The wait is over. Hello, welcome to my channel. We're talking about the things that I like to collect, and I come here to share with you because I have no one around me to share it with. Before we start, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like to. Um, what else do I say? Uh, but if you don't want to subscribe, you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. But please don't forget to at least like the video. It's gonna help me a lot. Um, if you want to share this video with somewhere else, feel free to share it, but please don't forget to leave me credit. And if you want to follow me somewhere else, I do have an Instagram and a TikTok where I upload videos that I don't upload here on YouTube, so you can go follow me somewhere there. I always forget to put it in the description, but if you look for my name in YouTube, in TikTok or Instagram, you're gonna find me. So today I'm gonna talk about something that I've been asked about. I've been asked for a lot, a lot recently, because the 20th anniversary concert for AKB48 is coming up, and I am going to apply for the December concert. I already put my leave notice for work. As soon as I came back from Japan, I came on my first day of work. I went right to the office and I put on my leave for December for the concert. So hopefully I do get tickets for the concert. And if you see this video, you're probably gonna see me there as well. So yeah, so I've been gotten this, I've been asked, how was it? People have been asking me to make this video again, and I have said that I was gonna make this video again, and I have made the old video before for the old website. And by now you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the AKB48, how to apply for tickets for AKB48, the concert and the theater. I wanted to make this video before, but I couldn't. But I thought to myself, like, I don't have like enough information for this, because I only did the theater, but I didn't do the concert. So yeah, this video is gonna show you how to apply for tickets now on the new website, which is like way easier than it used to be before. So really, we're just going through some questions you might have, because this is like different to applying to like a normal ticket for your country, because this is lottery and all of that. So yeah, so before we start, please, I did make a video about how to apply for tickets back a few years, last year or the year before. I did make a video a few years ago, I think. So that was the old website. That was the old way of applying. You don't need it anymore. There is a new way to apply, because they changed everything in the AKB ticket stuff. Just to make things clear, SK48, NMB48, JK, NMB48, SKE48, HKT48, NGT48, and STU48. They have different ways of applying for ticket. NMB48, I think, has a wait for people overseas to buy tickets. I think you have to go to a website. I think it's Trivago or Trip something. It's a website, and you can just like buy the ticket there, but you have to buy it in advance, and it's quite expensive as well if you buy from there. And I know I applied for HKT48 concerts tickets a long time ago. For that one, you need a face picture, because your ticket is your face. So when you go to the concert, to the gate, you're gonna scan your face, and then if it's in the system that you have a ticket for the concert, you just let you in. That's what happened a long time ago. I don't know if it's anything changed since then, but that's what happened when I applied for HKT. I did go to the NMB concert. To the NMB theater, but that was with the old website when you can apply on the old ticket website. So now I don't know how to do that, but I do know that you can do that. You can buy a ticket on a website, a trip tours. You know those websites like Klook or Trip.com. You know those websites. Yeah, you can buy a ticket for NMB there. And I don't know how to get tickets for SKE or STU or AGT, but I'm pretty sure they also use the digital ticket. So you're most likely gonna need to get a Japanese number for those ones. But now with AKB48, with the new website, the Psycho website, is super easy to get tickets as an overseas fan. Now, something that I did notice is that there are two ways of getting tickets. So there is the website, the Psycho website, which is the main way of getting tickets. But then I noticed that after the applications for fan club are open, after that they open the Lawson ticket website application, and I think it's on. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it's only Lawson. You can apply for Lawson and Ticketpia and Pia e-ticket. But I know there is Lawson ticket. I do have a guide on how to probably a picture right here, and it's probably on my annotations as well. I did make a guide on how to apply for tickets for these guys behind me, which is 7 minutes, and in that 7 minutes video of how to apply for tickets, I did go step by step on how to sign up for Lawson tickets. So for that Lawson ticket, you will need to have a Japanese number or a friend that has a Japanese number, and then you have to download the app on your phone. But if you go to that video that I made a long time ago on how to apply for 7 minutes concert tickets, and that's how you also apply for the Lawson tickets for AKB48. I'm running out of breath. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. Okay, let's go into it. Before we start, also, like, I need to give you a disclaimer. I'm really bad at explaining anything, so I'm really bad. I'm gonna try my best to explain, but I'm pretty sure like later on I'll remember that, oh, I forgot to say this and I forgot to say that. So if you have any questions, just feel free to put it in the comments in there, or go to my Instagram and then put a comment, send me a message on my Instagram. If I see it, I'll probably, hopefully I'm gonna be able to see it, because sometimes you just can see it, because it goes straight to the spam messages. It doesn't go to my direct. Anyway, so go there, or you just comment on my videos on TikTok, and I'll be able to reply to there right there. Okay, so but if you go to the comments right here and you leave the questions, I'm gonna give you the answer as soon as I read it. Any questions that you have. So first things first, we're going to the Psycho website. So okay, first things first, we're gonna go to the website, to the Psycho website. And as soon as you open the website, you're gonna see the AKB48 logo in there. But if you don't see that, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to not see the logo, but the logo is gonna be right there. But if by any chance you don't see the logo, just search AKB48 and you're gonna see it there. I'm moving to this side so I can have a screen recording on this side. Anyway, so my hair is messy. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm really messy today. I didn't get a shower. I didn't take a shower. I'm gonna take a shower right after this. I wanna film some videos and then I'm gonna take a shower and wash my. I haven't washed my hair since I got from Tokyo, since I got back from Shanghai, which was last Sunday. So it's been a week. I did take a shower, but I didn't wash my hair. So excuse my mess. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna watch this. Anyway, so we go to the website. So you press the AKB logo, and then it's gonna take you straight to the AKB48 ticket center. And then that's where you have like all your information, like ticket, what's available, what's coming soon. Also, it's divided by concerts and theaters. So at the very top is all the concerts, and the very bottom is all the theaters availability. So we're gonna. You can also look for date, venue, artist search, and also you can go by calendar, and in the calendar you can see like all the information that is coming. I'm running out of breath. I don't talk this much in real life. Okay, so when you log in, just log in. First thing you have to do is log in, of course. But if you don't have an account, you just sign up. By signing up, you can just do the normal way. You fill all the information, and this time you don't have to lie. You can actually fill your real information. Either that, or you can sign up with Google, Apple, Twitter, or Line. I think I signed up with Line. I don't remember how I signed up, but this is how you sign up. Okay, so you just release it. First step, release it. Just sign up. You're gonna get your notification on your email for to confirm your email, or blah blah blah. Everything should be perfect. done. But you have to, obviously, you have to sign up with your real name as shown in your ID, in your photo ID. So easy, easy. Now we move to the explanation. Okay, so I have a video of the video that you're seeing in the screen. I made a video so you can see it and I can see it at the same time. So I'm gonna play that for me. If you wanna get the app, you can get the app. The app is available worldwide, so you can see it. You open it, you see the logo, and then you see all the choices you have. So and it will say either it's open for lottery or it's closed or whatever. And the problem with the app is that the app is completely in Japanese, so you won't be able to understand it. Like now you can see it, and if you want to use the app, it's fine. What I do for my phone, I usually use Google. What's it called? Google AI, I guess. I don't remember. It has a specific name, and then I translate it like that. You're gonna see it's all translated. That's really easy, but it doesn't. You don't have to do it in the app. You can also go straight to the website. It's gonna show you soon. I wanna. Come on, hurry up. Okay, you can go to the website, and the website is exactly the same as the app. The only difference is that on the website you can actually like translate to your own language. So you're gonna see me translate it in a second. So just buy ticket. It shows you all the on the ticket on the page. It shows you all the information. So like the pricing and the timing and everything. So you can in the website on the web page you can actually change it into English or whatever language you are using, and you read all the information. You have to read all the information just in case of anything. And then you go to buy ticket, and you have different options. You have video warehouse, you have reserve ticket, you have woman's ticket, you have a general ticket and everything, and you can enter lottery. So if you enter lottery, I'm gonna censor a lot of this stuff because all of my information, my real information is there, so I can show it to you. But you have a choice of between one ticket or two tickets. You can buy one ticket or two tickets, and then all the information you put in there is your exact information. And you have to write your name as your first name and your second name, your surname, and it has to be exactly like it shows in your photo ID. At least as long as it has your name and your surname, it's fine. Because I have two names and two surnames, and my ticket only has my first name and my surname, but my ID has my full name, and that should be fine. And then at the end, you go to apply and apply to lottery, and it should be like that. And then it just gives you a summary. And you apply to lottery, and you can go to your lottery your applications history, and that's what it's going to show you. It's going to show you what concert you apply for, and it's going to show you at the bottom like the date of the announcement date. That's the date when they will announce it if you won or you didn't win. And then when you go to your if you win, this is what you're going to see in your email. You're gonna see a message, an email that says that you won, and it's gonna take you to your ticket. And you go to your ticket. You can see your e-ticket is on your page, and that's what you see. This is all you see in your ticket. The time I blur my name, but this is person purchase name ticket. And then when on the day of the concert, you're gonna proceed to check in, and they're gonna you don't have to worry about that. You just got your ticket. You show your ticket to the door, and then you're gonna go in. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. But yeah, so that's your information of if you win your ticket, that's what happened. You get your ticket. But if you lost the ticket, you're gonna get this email that says like, we had a lot of applications, but sadly you lost your ticket. You lost, so you can do anything about it. You can, if you apply for video warehouse or fan club, and you lost, but you can also go back right away because there's a time limit. You can go back and you can apply for general release, which is in these websites, they all go out. They're all available at the same time. So I don't know much about it, and I don't have all the answers, but I have most answers. But yeah, wait. Okay, I'm going really fast because of this video that I'm watching is going really fast. So once again, I'm gonna go out in more detail, like slower, because like even I got confused. So okay, so when you see the video, you saw the video. As I said before in the beginning, you can either go to the website or you can go to the app. If you go to the app, that's fine. It's up to you. But it makes no difference between the app and the website. The only big difference, is that the app is only in Japanese and you cannot translate it unless you use the image translator. So for us that are overseas fans, it's much easier for us to go to the ticket website, the webpage, the original webpage, and then translate from there to English or whatever language you want to translate to. Once you find the concert you want to go, you have to see if it's available for lottery or if it's like closed. So you're gonna have open either the fan club, you have the options, different options. One way you can, for me, I'm signing up for the Video Warehouse, which is the AKB48 Netflix, you would say. It is available, I'm pretty sure it's available worldwide, but they have a video that you can play on the website. When you sign up for the Video Warehouse, they have a video you can play, and if you as a test, and if it plays, it means it's available in your country. But if it doesn't play, it's not available in your country. And I think the price per month is like 1,000 yen, around. I think I pay like $12 Australian per month for the video warehouse, and that's a monthly fee. And then you can sign up for that, and then you can link your Psycho account to your warehouse, and that's how I apply for my tickets. Another way of signing up is the fan club. I also like the video warehouse. I don't remember. I did my video warehouse sign up a long time ago when it was the AKB48 the old ticket website. So I don't know how to do the new one, but I would recommend you to, if you can sign up with your normal info, you should sign up with your normal info, because it doesn't really matter anymore. But they might they might not allow you to sign up for the website unless you have a Japanese number or name, which is fine. You can just change your name to Japanese hiragana, like I show you on my old 7 minutes video on how to sign up for Lawson. You can just convert your name online. Just search for converter and convert your name online to Japanese, and then the address, you can use a random address. For the phone number, like a random address for like a hotel or something. And for the phone number, you can use a random phone number from a hotel, and it should be able to sign up. But that's only if you cannot sign up with your real information. And the same goes for the fan club, which is a 2 pillars fan club for AKB48. And I think you can sign up for that on the AKB48 website. If I remember correctly, on the AKB48 website, on the top right corner, there is a 2 pillars club icon. I think you can sign up there. I've never used it, but I know someone who did it, someone who saw my old video and then applied for it. She applied with the fan club, and it was much cheaper than the warehouse. I think it's like $5 compared to the warehouse, which is like $12. I'm running out of breath. I really don't talk a lot. I'm running out of breath. So yeah, so you can sign up for either of them, and that's usually the first ticket that comes out. So you usually you have less competition there, because not many people are like die-hard fans, enough to like sign up for those accounts. So you might have less competition in that, and there is a higher chance to win tickets if you do have the fan club or the warehouse. So if you want to do that, you can do that, but you have to pay. Of course, you have to pay extra, and those are usually, as I said before, those are usually the first tickets that come out. But for the Psycho account, usually the warehouse and the fan club and the general release, they all come out at the same time. So I'm guessing that for that, the only difference would be like the applications for warehouse and fan club will be less applications than the general release, because the less people pay money for that, and the general release is like everyone who doesn't pay extra money. So if you wanna go cheap, you can always go straight to the general release application, and then after that, then you fill your information, like you choose which category you want to go into, like the warehouse or the fan club or the general release. The application process is exactly the same. You just fill your information, and then you can either pay for credit card. I recommend you to pay with credit card, because as soon as you win, it's going to take the money right away off your bank account. And I think that now they do that two-step verification. So like, if he doesn't go straight to your bank, if he doesn't take out your money right away, it will change it automatically to pay later with a different way of paying. And because they will need you to put your credit card again, and then they'll send you notification text just to prove that you are the one who is asking to buy this ticket. So it's for fraud for your credit card. It's something new that they're doing. Yeah, it's confusing. even I'm saying it now, I'm confused about it, but it's really easy. So for most Japanese websites, when you buy stuff with your credit card, they're gonna take you to a different website, which is your bank website, and that bank is gonna send a text with a code. It's gonna send a code to the phone number of the bank account that is registered on the bank account, and then that code, you're gonna have to put it in the thing, and then you accept, and then it just processes. And I think for the Psycho website, you only have to do it once, and then it's gonna be fine. But don't put me in that, because like, I don't know, mine goes directly because I've used it a lot, but maybe because you're gonna use it for the first time, you won't do it. But just have that in mind. But it's way easier to put your credit card information in, because if you put in the pay a different method payment later, it might give you the option to pay on convenience store, and those convenience store payments, you have a deadline of, like, you have to pay between this date and this date, and you have to be in Japan for that payment. So obviously, as an overseas fan, you're not available to go to Japan and pay in cash there. So credit card is like your friend. The only thing you can do is like pay with credit card. However, if the payment is denied, then you lost your ticket. So you make sure that you have enough money in your account for the date when they announce the if you won or not. Because if you go after you applied, if you go to your account and you see your lottery applications list, you're gonna see the application the show that you apply for, and it's gonna tell you there, like, what the name of the show, and then it's gonna tell you at the bottom, on the left, on my right side, it's gonna show you at the bottom the date of when the lottery winners will be announced, and that's the date that if you win, the money will go out of your account. So make sure you have money on your account when that happens. Okay, so and then you saw the ticket, and if you win, you're gonna get the notification on your email, and you're gonna show you, like, oh, you won, congratulations, here's your ticket, blah blah, and it's gonna show you the picture, the thing on your ticket. So on your ticket, it's gonna say your name, and then the seat number will show up only on the day of the concert. So, or maybe, like, I don't remember if it's like up to 3 days. I'm pretty sure it's on the day of the concert it's gonna show up. But it's at least like 1 day before the concert it's gonna show up there. So if you don't see anything, don't worry about it. As long as you have your ticket and it has your name on it, you're good. And it has to be your real name. It has to be your ID name. So when you go on the day of the concert, you go to the concert, and it really doesn't matter that much, because you just show them there's so many people going inside that they don't bother. They don't often. If you're unlucky, they will check your ID. But if you are lucky enough, they just let you in. They just see the ticket, and then they will proceed to check out, and then they're gonna do that thingy, and then they do their own thing with the phone, and then you just go in. And you're easy. You're in. You're in. You just have to line up and go in. That's it. And then you already have your seat number, so you just search. Or if you're not sure, you can ask someone on the someone who works there to show you where the thing is, your seat is. Yeah. So I think that's everything you have to know about the applying for the concert tickets. Yeah, I think that's all you have to know. As I said before, something I'm forgetting something. So yeah, what they did for the last concert, for the UED's graduation concert and the spring concert, is that they had the Psycho applications, and then right after that, they had the Lawson applications. So if you want to apply with Lawson, that's way harder. I don't recommend it to you unless you really are nervous about not getting the ticket. But if you want to do that, I do have as I said before, I have another video on how to apply for 7 minutes concert tickets. I show you there how to sign up for the Lawson website. The only difference is that after you sign up for the Lawson website, you search for AKB48, and then it's gonna show up there, and you just apply for the lottery. And in that one, you can actually apply for first choice and second choice. So you can either go for sitting or reserve sitting. The difference between sitting and reserve sitting is that sitting is like you can either sit down or stand up. Reserve sitting is that you have to sit down, you cannot stand up. And also arena is obviously the front, but sometimes they just divide between reserve sitting and sitting. And obviously the woman ticket is only for women, the women's area. And then because they also have like some concert pages, concert venues. Sometimes they have a specific section of the venue for only women or women and children. So yeah, that's the application for that. I'm running out of air. Anyway, so if you lose the lottery for the warehouse or the warehouse or fan club, usually the deadline for the general release is maybe 1 day after the announcement for the lottery for those two. So right after you find out that you lost the lottery for warehouse and fan club, you can apply again right away for general release, and then you have to wait. And if you lose general release, then you cannot go in. You have to buy a resale ticket, which I do not recommend because I got scammed kind of from when I paid for the Nation Arcana concert ticket, and I'm still waiting for my refund. But anyway, that's a story for the end. But yeah, but if you lose the fan club and warehouse, you have to apply right away for general release. And if you lose general release, then you lost. You don't have the ticket unless you have the Lawson. Apply for Lawson, and if you have the Lawson, if you win Lawson, you have to get the app, and you have to have the phone number for Japanese phone number in your phone to log it into your app. Anyway, I'm talking about Psycho now. Anyway, so that's the concert things. On etiquette about concert, about how to be in a concert. You can just go to my other AKB48 video that I made a long time ago. That's where I go there step by step on etiquette on being in a concert. And I also show you there the concerts that I have been, the AKB48 concerts that I have been in. I have videos of me in the concert, like filming. When you are allowed to film, because you're not allowed to film in concerts, but sometimes they tell you you're allowed. You can film. So I have something filmed, and then I put it on my old videos. So just go check it out. Just go there and check it out. Just skip the whole how to apply, and then I'll show you. I'll tell you in detail how to react, I guess, how to be the etiquette, the concert etiquette, because anyway, so that's the how to apply for tickets for the concert. Now I was lucky enough to go to I was lucky enough to go to get 3 tickets for the 3 different shows at the AKB48 Theater. The first ticket that I got was the Reset show, which I didn't go because I also had like a meet and greet with 7 minutes, so I chose to go to that instead because I also had a ticket for the latest one, Coco Cara something, the new AKB theater show. I had a ticket on the same week, so I skipped this one and I went to this one instead. But I was really sick, so I rarely remember. And then my last day of Tokyo, my last trip that I went just last week, I applied so many times, and I only won 1 ticket for the I think it's Team 4 stage. Renai something. Anyway, so I got that one, and that was my very last day of in Tokyo, and I was lucky enough to get in there. So I can tell you how to apply, which is pretty much exactly the same as applying for for the concert ticket. So let's see. Okay, so you go to the website and you scroll down all the way, and it's usually like I think 2 weeks or so in advance that you can apply for the theater. As you can see, oh my god, it's going so fast. I can't keep up. So you get all the information, the time, what time it starts, the date. It also tells you who is gonna be present in the theater for that show. And yeah, it has the list of all the members in that show, and then you apply for either general or video warehouse or fan club, and it says the dates in there, like the date of the deadline for lottery entry. So it's just literally the same thing as applying for the concert ticket. You put all the information, you put everything, you choose how many tickets you want to apply for. It's just 1 or 2 for your companion, and then you put exactly all of your information, and then at the end it's gonna say your Oshimen, your Oshi. Sometimes if your Oshi is in the show on that day, then you have a higher chance of getting the ticket, so yeah, and you apply normally, just normally. Yeah, I'm showing you there. Okay, so if you go to I recorded this morning before filming this. So that's all of the things that I lost and that I won. You'll see like there's a lot of losing, so you have to apply every single day. If you are in Japan, you have to apply every single day. There is no refund, and there is no exchange, so you cannot give it to someone else. And this is your ticket, so it has the name, it has all the information you need. And on the yellow square, I usually has I censor my name, but you should send your name in there, and it says the the number of your entry number. And yeah, that's literally what you see. Okay, so now on detail, let's talk slowly, like bit by bit. So as I say, the theater, I think it's usually 1 week or 2 weeks before the show starts they open for applications, and it's literally the same as the concert. Concert applications, you just put your information and everything. The only difference is that, of course, is different members for different shows. So when you apply, you can see all the members that are going to be present on that show. If your Oshimen is in the show, I'm pretty sure you have a higher chance of winning the ticket because your Oshimen is present. The price for the ticket changes. If I'm correctly remembering, if it has like the Senbatsu members, The price is just roughly like 60 Australian dollars, because that's the Senbatsu is going to be more popular. If it has the theater girls or the, what's it called, the Kenkyuse, the price is usually much lower, around $40 Australian. So yeah, there's gonna be two different changes on the price. I think like if I remember correctly as well, if it's like a specific percentage of Senbatsu members to the Kenkyuse members or least popular members, the price also changes. But it's usually not more than 60. I'm pretty sure it's not more than $60, 60 or 70 Australian dollars, for the ticket. So, and that's for like the regular members. So yeah, the price is gonna change depending on who is in the show. For application as well, like you can apply for warehouse, and you can apply for what's it called, warehouse or fan club or general. And if you lose the warehouse or fan club, you can apply for general right away. Usually these ones are much harder because like the people who go to the theater are the people who apply for pay extra for the warehouse or the fan club. So yeah, you're gonna have less opportunities for that. But you can just try it. As if you're gonna be in Japan for a week, you can apply for every single day. Yeah, where else? The application is exactly the same as the ticket, as the what's it called, at the concert ticket. So you don't have to worry about that. Just fill your exact information, and your name has to be exactly like your photo ID. You have to always have your photo ID. I mean, in Japan, when you're in Japan, you always have to have your passport with you all the time. It's just by law, because if they stop you, because they can randomly stop you, you can ask you for ID, and you have to show them your passport. So you should always have your passport in Japan with you. But if you go to if you win the ticket, you have to show them your passport with your photo ID, and it has to have your name on the ticket, and it has to be the same name as the passport. My name. I have 4 names. I have my first name, my second name, my first surname, and my second surname, like father and mother surname. But on my ticket, I only have my name and my father's surname, and it was fine with that. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine with you. I think if you have a Chinese or a name with a different character, you'll still have to show them like your ID. It has to have like your the Roman characters, and an ID that has so they can read it. They can read it, so they know it's you. When you get your entry number, it's gonna be 1 to 200, I think, and it's completely random. You don't choose. So when you get to the theater, you're only allowed to go into the theater if you have a ticket right now. So you go to Donkey, and at the entrance of the X floor on the elevator, there's gonna be one person, and you have to show them your ticket, and they let you in. So you go in. I'm running out of air. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so you go to the theater. You go in, you go up, and they have the lockers. So you have to put your stuff in your lockers, and you can only have like on your hand. You can have your phone, your ID, and your wallet, and maybe some water, and your light stick, of course. But everything else goes in your locker, and the locker is, I think, 300 yen. 300 yen locker. If you go to my video of me showing you the latest, the new tour of the theater, you're gonna see the lockers there. So you go there, and you put your locker, and then you go to the entrance. When you come in, and as soon as you come in, you're gonna see one person on one table, and the person has like a lot of baskets, and you just ask them for a basket. You just take a basket, and you put all your stuff you have in your hand. You put it on your basket, and you carry that, all your stuff like that. And that's what you're gonna have when you go in and when you go out. Where else? I think that person also sells the light stick. So if you wanna buy the light stick, this is the newest light stick. I wanna make a video about it because I have both the new one and the old one. But you can buy that light stick in the theater. I think it's 4,000 yen, roughly 43, 45 Australian dollars. But you can buy the light stick there. It's much more fun with a light stick. That's what I can say. What I can say. I think they might have also the other light sticks on sale. They might not have it. They might sell out on the day, so just be aware. But also Don Quixote, they also sell light sticks in there for much cheaper. So you can also just go there and get a general light stick for anything. But it's more fun with a light stick. Okay, so where am I? So you get your basket and all good, and then you can explore the theater. You can explore. Okay, so now to line up. So they're gonna have like a stand, a number, and it's gonna be like from 150 to 170, from 170 to 180, like that. And then you have to stand by number. So as you saw in the video, mine say 150. Which means I was the first one online for the 150 line. But if you are like 153, you have to check on the first person and then ask them like, oh, can you see which number are you? And they'll say, oh, I'm 151. So you have to be behind them. And then on the person behind you has to be like 154 because you're 153. So it has to be 50, 51, 52, 53, which is you. And then it has to be like that in order. Okay. So yeah, and the number doesn't mean 150. If you're in the 150 line, doesn't mean that you're gonna be the 150th person to go in, because as soon as they open the doors and everyone is in line, so your entry number is random on your line, but then after they open the gates and the entrance number is random as well. So for on the day that I went last time, 150 was literally the third to last line to go in. That was so unlucky. So yeah, so they call number from 90 to 100, from 100 to 50, to from 1 to 6. They call random numbers. It's random number. So if you're number 200, doesn't matter. You might be lucky and you might actually be the first one to go in. So they call your number and you go in, and then you go in and you have to show them your QR, your ticket and your ID, and they're gonna see it and they're gonna let you in, and then after that they're gonna check your the metal detector thing. They're gonna do that, and then that's it, and you go into the theater. Now the theater doesn't not have any seating arrangements, so it's free. It's free to sit anywhere you want. So that's why it's random when you go in, the numbers. So if you are lucky enough to be the first few lines to go in, then you have like a lot of space to work with. You can sit in the middle, you can sit on the side, you can sit anywhere. But if you are the last person, usually like this time I was the last person. Or the first time that I ever went, I was like in the middle. And I was lucky to get like sit right in the middle at the back, so I could see everything. But this time I was like the third to last line to go in. So all the seats were taken, but that's fine, because if all the seats are taken, then you can at least stand up. There is a standing area. So there is all the seats in here, and then here is the standing area. So if you don't have any seats, you can stand here. There is a standing area in the middle, at the back, at the middle, and there is a bigger standing area on this side or on this side. There is a line on the floor that you have to stand on. You cannot go past the lines. And if you see you passing past the line, they're gonna stop you. So they're gonna tell you to push it into the line, which happened to me. It happened to me. I wasn't standing on the line. I was standing at the back. But it was like there's a lot of people. It was a little crowded, but I still had some space to go in. But if I went in, it was like too crowded. So I just went. I got one step back, which is like behind the line. But they saw me and they told me, please go into the line, and so I had to go into the line. It's for security measures and all the stuff. So yeah. And then the show starts, and it's fun, and you have your light stick. And etiquette for the theater is the same as the concert, pretty much. It's just that you're never ever allowed to film, and also you're not really allowed to have your phone out, like, at all. you have to have your phone like hidden. Because I was on when I went to the this time when I went, I was like rushing because there was also on the same day as the theater. They also had the SDN48 reunion concert, and it was right after the theater. So I was checking the time, like I had to like check on the time and how long it takes me to go from the Frankie Havana to the other venue. So I was taking my phone and checking time to see if like how long I can stay in the theater for. But then they saw me and they told me to put my phone away, so I had to put my phone away. So I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to have your phone out. But most Asian shows where you're not allowed to tape anything, they tell you to have your phone on your bag and do not touch it. Also, when I was in the 7 minutes meet and greet, it was the same. They told me nobody had their phones out, but I had my phone out because I was bored because of waiting, because I had to wait in line. But they told me to put my phone away as well. So yeah, have that in mind. Also, light stick, of course. If you can use your Ushia or your fan, your big fan with your thing, and it has to be obviously like up to here. It cannot be on the way of other people. It has to be like on your side. It has to be like small, like an A4 size. And yeah, and be respectful to other people. Otherwise, you get kicked out and banned from the theater. And it has happened before, and it even happened to Akimoto Seijaka's father. If you know that reference, and you know the lore of Akimoto Seijaka's theater show where his father got drunk and got kicked out of the theater and banned. Well, it's a whole story. What else? So yeah, so the theater is finished, all finished. The show is finished. You just go out and you go to your locker, you take your stuff out, and then you return the basket. I think you return the basket when you leave the theater, you leave the actual theater room anyway. But yeah, also like at the end of the show, so they do the show finishes and then do the encore. The encore finishes and then the members say bye to all the cameras for the paying members, the people who pay for the show online. For the VR, and then they leave, and then they come back, and then they line up, and then they go in a specific order. They one by one goes around the theater and goes to the front, and then all the members say bye to each person, like in a line, one by one. Just go bye. The first time that I went to the theater, Eddie was there, and I had like a high ponytail, like I'm wearing right now, like a high ponytail, and Eddie was also wearing a high ponytail. And something I would always remember was the moment because Eddie was at the very end, and I was really sick. I was really, really, really sick. So I had to as soon as I say hi to the first member, I started coughing really bad. So I got out to the line, I coughed, and like I got myself together, and like went back to the line, and then you say bye to each member. And then when I got to Eddie, I would always remember as soon as I saw Eddie, I said like, oh, my ponytail, and I went like that, and then Eddie also like started like pointed at me, like jumping, like oh, and she also went to her to do the same thing with her ponytail. It was magical, and I will always remember that moment. Like I will always remember that moment because of course Eddie is my Oshi man. She's my Kami Oshi at the moment. So yeah, I will always remember that moment. It was so sick, and I was not there. I was really, really sick, and I couldn't remember. I don't remember much of what happened in the concert, on the theater show. But that moment with Eddie was like the highlight, and I will never forget the moment. Like, it was so much fun, and it just happened by chance that I had a high ponytail and she also had a high ponytail, and we did that together. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I think that's pretty much all I had to show you. I'm sorry if I don't make much sense, but I mean, as I told you before, I'm really, really, really bad at explaining things, and now I can see that I've been talking for an hour. So yeah, that's all I can say. Anything else? If you want any more, wait, let me move. Okay, so I'm in the middle now. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put the questions in the comments, or my Instagram or my TikTok, and I'm gonna reply to you as soon as I can. Yes, it's really easy. Right now, it's very easy to apply for AKB48 tickets. So if you want to apply for the tickets, Also, maybe I should tell you this too. Um, if you want to know when something is happening, of course you have to follow their social media. So you have to follow the AKB48 Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok and Twitter, because that's where they obviously they announce that they're gonna do this show and this time. Also, there is the AKB48 blog, which usually they upload it in their Twitter, so they share it in their Twitter. Right out of air. I really do not talk this much, so I'm running out of air like a lot. Wait, I need water. Anyway, so usually at the beginning of the month, they will share their blog post on Twitter, and that's where they have the information on the theater shows, and on the days that they're closed. So sometimes it's closed. So like this time that I went to Japan, I went there for 2 weeks, and because of the concert, the theater was closed for a full week. So I could only apply for the last few times that the theater was open on my last week of Japan, which is like 4 concerts. I think 4 shows that were only available on those 2 weeks that I was in Tokyo. So check on the blog, and usually it tells you like all the information on like what's gonna happen in that month. And also like if sometimes the member changes, so maybe they're sick or something happened, so they have to change the member, and then we'll tell you if the member has changed in the blog or in their Twitter. Usually it's a Twitter, like if they just post in the Twitter like, oh, this member is going to be changed for this member because the other member is not available to perform on that day. They would say so in the Twitter, and then the information will be in their blog post. So yeah, go there. What else? Also, like the ticket is non-refundable, so you cannot get a refund for your ticket, and you cannot give it to someone else. So for your concert ticket, you might be able to give it to someone else, just like someone else can sign up into your account, and then they can go in, because they don't often check on the name and your ID, because there's a lot of people. And you can go to my vlog of me going to the spring concert and the UED concert. I have a vlog on my channel. If it's not on my annotations, you can just go to my page and you're gonna see it there, because I think it's like the one before this one or before 2 videos ago. But yeah, that's what happened when I went to the concert. So watch this, and then after this you can go to that video and you can see what happens in the concert. Yeah. But yeah, so you can maybe in the concert you can give it to a friend, and you can sell it, and maybe they can go in with your account and they can show you, and you just go in normally. But in the theater show, you cannot do that, because they made a specific time only for them to check your ID. So they will always check your ID, and you have to check your ID. You have to have your ID there. They will not let you in if you don't have your ID. Something else is that you can buy a resale ticket for concert, but I do not recommend you to do that, not at all, because it's very, very risky, and most resale sellers, they will deny you because they prefer to talk to someone who speaks Japanese, so they can arrange the meeting, and they can arrange how to give you the ticket and stuff like that, because it's like very complicated. The whole e-ticket system is very complicated. So yeah, but if you're lucky, you might get someone who has 2 tickets, a companion ticket, so you can just go in with their ID, so you don't have to do anything. You just have to be the person. But I don't recommend you to do that, because of course you can lose your money, and it could be like triple the price. I bought a ticket for the Nishino Kana concert. I bought 2 tickets, one for one day and one for the second day. And the first day was fine, but the second day the seller was a different seller, and he or she, I don't know who it was, but I paid for the ticket, and usually the website holds the money before they, like, I have to, the website holds the money, and once everything is good, I can send the money. But the website has the money anyway. So this person on the second day, they didn't give me the ticket. They gave me the wrong ticket, and then they gave me the ticket that I needed. So I almost didn't go into the concert, but luckily I got a different ticket on that day, like last minute. But until now, I'm still fighting for my refund. And luckily I have a friend that was nice enough to help me out with the refund process, because it's all in Japanese, not in English, nothing. It has to be all in Japanese. So I don't understand anything that he says, but he was nice enough to do the process, and we are still waiting for the refund. So I do not recommend you to do anything like that. Maybe if you trust that person, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend you to do anything like that. Not at all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Especially if you don't speak Japanese or you don't have anyone in Japan to help you with it. Don't do it. Just go the normal way. So yeah, anything else? I don't remember, but if I remember something, I might actually put it in my description, or just ask me in the questions on the comments, and then I'm gonna answer your questions there. Anything else? I don't think I have anything else to say. But yeah, so if you wanna see my other video on how to apply for tickets, you can go, and I do have some snippets on all the concerts, all the AKB48 concerts that I had gone to up to that time. But now, of course, I've been to more concerts. So, so yeah, but if you want to see the footage of the concerts that I've been lately, you can go to my vlogs. I have that Kashiwagi Yuki's graduation concert vlog as well that I made a long time ago. You have that video, and you also have the Spring and Yuiri's graduation concert that I went just a few weeks ago. It's also in my channel, or if you can go to my annotations, it's probably there. And yeah, and there's where I go step by step on like what happens in a concert, So yeah, that's it for me. And then I'm gonna stop now because I've been speaking for over an hour right now. Probably the video is shorter because I want to cut a lot of things out. But yeah, and I'm hungry and I'm tired and I'm running out of breath. And I think I have to film something else because I have a lot of stuff that I have to film. I also have stay tuned, but I do have I want to make another video about my AKB48 experience, because my trip was mainly for AKB48, and there was a lot of AKB48 stuff happening. It was the concert, and it was the collaboration with Joy-san, the karaoke place, and there was the collaboration with the steak house, with the steak place where I got this, which I'm gonna show you. And so I'm gonna make a video, a story time video of me showing you like the goodies that I found. Something that was a holy grail of mine that I found is this, just a sneak peek. Also, something that I have that I really want to show people is this. Give me a second. Now, in my hands, I have something that is very important. I have history on my hands right now, and I want to show it to you as a sneak peek right now, but I'm going to show it to you in detail later on my other video where I talk about all my AKB stuff that I went to my last trip, my AKB48 holiday story time video that I show you all my whole of AKB stuff that I got. But I got it. If you know what I mean, I got it. I have it. I paid like $460 around Australian for this. But I have a piece of history with me on my hands. Ta-da. I'll give you details about it later on my other video, but just know that I really wanted to show you this. I really want to show you this to someone who cares. This is history. This is like history. This is like history. Like it's something I really had to have on my AKB48 collection. So there we go. I'm gonna make a video about it later. I'm really proud to have this, and really I would have paid up to $800 for this. I'm just lucky that I paid only $400 and something, because it's a very limited AKB48 memorabilia. So yeah, I have it, and you know what it is. If you know what it is, you know what it is. But otherwise, you have to wait until the next video. Anyway, so for my next video, for next week, I'm gonna make a doll video about a doll that I have. I bought a lot of dolls. I mean, not a lot, but just like a handful. So I'm gonna make a video about that, and then after that, I'm gonna show you the AKB48 video. So stay tuned. Subscribe so you don't miss the next AKB48 video that I have. But also I have a whole playlist of AKB48 videos, so if you want to see more AKB related content, go to my playlist and you're gonna see all the AKB48 videos that I made. I also have to make a new update on my AKB48 collection, so that's gonna come up soon in the future. I also want to make a video on JKT48's Sukinanda music video because it was filmed here in WA, so I want to make a video about it as well. That's coming soon in the future as well, so be stay tuned. If you want to see more AKB48 related stuff, subscribe. Okay, so we're gonna end for now. I'm gonna show you my most prideful possession and the most expensive thing that I have in the house right now. Right there. I'm so glad that I have this. I'm like, this is history. Like, this is history, you know? Like, anyway. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like to. Telling me any questions, asking me any questions that you have about this video, because I know I ramble a lot, but I'm really bad at explaining things. So hopefully you understood what I mean. But any questions, just please feel free to put them on the comments, and I'm gonna be answering as soon as I see your question. And yeah, and if you wanna follow me somewhere else, I do have an Instagram and a TikTok where I post videos that I don't post here. I might post about this in there before I post a video about it here. I don't know yet. But yeah, so go follow me there on TikTok and Instagram for any extra stuff. I do post all of my dolls and all of my collections, but I also post AKB48 stuff in there. So yeah, and if you wanna share this video with somewhere else, please feel free to share. But don't forget to at least leave me credit or tag me on the video so I can see it and then like it or whatever. And that's it for me today. So hopefully I see you in the 20th anniversary concert in Budokan, Tokyo, December, the first week of December. If you apply and you get it in, and then you go, tell me in the comments if you go. If it's a lot of people, we might get like a small a small group of people, and we can have like a hangout with all the overseas people that got to Japan for the concert. Anyway, so bye bye. See you next week with something else. Bye bye.